Hi, I'm Carl Kwan from PresentationExpressions.com. In this video, I'm going to show you quickly how you can introduce the problem-solution type of presentation. This is very common for all types of presentations, and you can use it whenever you want to talk about a solution. And the best way is to start off by talking about a problem or a challenge, then how you discovered the solution, and then what that solution is. So here's how you would say that. So at the beginning of your presentation, you're going to start by saying, of course, your name and what you do, that type of thing. Introduce yourself normally. And then you're going to say something like this. You're going to ask a question. Have you ever? Have you ever is a great question to ask because you already know that they should have experienced it. From your research into the audience, you're going to know that they've already experienced this problem. So you're going to say, have you ever had a problem like this? Or, have you ever had a challenge like this? Or, have you ever faced this type of situation? So you would talk about that. So you would say something like, have you ever had a problem where you can't seem to get your customers to buy your products? Very, very simple one, right? So you're going to use this question, have you ever? Then you're going to want to talk about your solution, which is how you developed your solution. So you're going to say something like this. You're going to say, well, we looked at how. Okay, or you can use I, of course. But you can say, well, we looked at how we could come up with a solution for this. And what we found was, all right, well, we looked at how we could come up with a solution for this. And what we found was, and what we discovered was, and then you talk about some sort of ideas or maybe some process that you discovered or some sort of solution that you want to present. Okay? Then the third thing you want to say is, and here's how the solution works. All right? So the third thing you want to say now is, how do we apply the solution to your problem or to that challenge that you mentioned at the beginning? So just to quickly go through those three again. You introduce yourself, you introduce who you are, what you do, your kind of elevator pitch as we talked about before. Then you ask this question, have you ever had this kind of a challenge? Have you ever had a problem where you couldn't understand why no one was coming to your class? Then you would say, well, we looked at how that could possibly be solved. And what we found was, right, and what we found was this type of problem, or we found this solution would be a good way to solve that problem. And here's how the solution works. Then you can talk about implementing the solution, the different steps you might have, whatever it might be. So there you go. A really quick, simple way that you can introduce the problem or challenge and solution type of presentation. Go ahead and use that for any type of presentation. People love to hear about their problems and how you can solve them. So definitely try that out and see how it works. Let us know how it goes.